I decided in the days leading up to it that I was simply going to tell the truth.
What was the turning point that made you decide to go public about this torture program?
This program was so clearly wrong to me that I anticipated someone going public, and no one went public. Well, 2 days later, President Bush gives a press conference in which he looks in the camera and he says, "We do not torture," like that. And I said to my wife, he is a bald-faced liar. He's looking the American people in the eye and he's lying. And he turns and he says, well, if there is torture, it's because of a rogue CIA officer. And I said to my wife, Brian Ross's sources at the White House, and they're going to try to pin this on me, because they were angry that I was the only one that declined. So I called the reporter, Brian Ross, and I said, I'll give you your interview. And I decided in the days leading up to it that I was simply going to tell the truth. No matter what he asked me, I was just going to tell the truth. And that's what I did. The truth was the CIA was torturing its prisoners. Torture was official US government policy. It was not the result of a rogue. And the policy had been personally approved by the president. Well, first of all, I should say, I have zero regrets. Somebody had to say something. Zero regrets, because I wanted to be able to sleep at night. I wanted my children to be proud of me. And I didn't want future generations to say, you know, that Kiriakou guy, he could have stopped this, and he didn't. You know, what kind of person is that? I wanted to be on the right side of this. I knew what was right and wrong. It was clear. It was obvious. There were a lot of bad guys in very senior, important roles at the CIA. I had to counter that. And you know, I said also that these CIA people, if they thought that prison was going to cow me, was going to silence me, they didn't know me at all. So in my view, I won.